What surprises me here is clearly Kentucky has to be in a situation where after that first block that ended up at the 8-yard line, certainly they would have made some adjustments. I mean, watch Estes. He literally takes the ball off his foot. Look at how close he is. Just takes it right off his foot. The people on the left side have to be conscious of the fact that their punter is left-footed. They have to protect him. They did not do it there. And as you pointed out, sweet revenge for Dinkins, who had the problem before not downing the ball. Look at how he just takes it literally off of his foot. Boy, well, that's like a great punter.
When was the last time you saw the same man block 2 punts in the same quarter without ever having to lay out? That's what Tony Esters has done to give Louisville the lead.
Jimmy Carter might actually like to think about a political career if this is the way his punting career is going to continue at Kentucky. Take a look at just right on top of him, his Esters, and if he didn't block it, you saw right on top was Rico Williams, who might also have gotten a piece of it. Dinkins marches it in, but the special teams for Kentucky, so outstanding early in the game, now have struggled mightily. They have set up both scores for the Louisville Cardinals.
Punts, foil punts, and big punt returns have been the story. All 17 points. Esters with 2 blocks the same way, the same time rush, at the same half. See the coverage team's timing going off just enough to allow a decent return of 23 yards up to the 36-yard line. 7-7, 5:40 to go in the second quarter. The 2 block punts by Esters, leading to all 10 points. Payne is 7-9, just 21 yards through the air. And the big play still for Kentucky with a 62-yard return by Wilson very early, which led to their touchdown from McLaurin.
It's interesting you made a very astute point regarding the 2 block punts in less than 10 minutes. As a special teams player in my NFL career prior to getting to play some tight end, I wanted 2 punts in my career. I always thought I would he's done it. I mean, at this rate, it's going to be unbelievable how many he might get by the end of the season.
Well, again, McLeod seeming to have an eye on the Kentucky playbook. It's almost as if he's getting the same call that the Wildcats are in the huddle, because he's there as soon as the ball is handed off to McLaurin, loss of 1.
And you can't help but feel at least a little bit the body English of the, what would be 54,000 plus Kentucky fans saying, when is the other guy going to get in? You get kind of a feeling of that, and I'm not trying to be critical of Haskins because he hasn't had much time, but it would be an emotional until the guy gets great or not.
He didn't quite get the first down. Gibson makes the tackle this time, running down the wide behind his McLeod. He shows what Cooper bills as defensive back speed.
Tyrus McLeod reminds me of something that Bear Bryant used to say about Leroy Jordan, which was, if they stay between the sidelines, Leroy will get them. That is what he used to say. That certainly personifies McLeod. He's a hitter. He enjoys it. Look at the smile on his face. Reminds me a little bit of Singletary, the way Mike Singletary used to play this game with a lot of joie de vivre. He was somebody that just loved to play football.
At the 45, 2. Ahead of Rico Clark for the return of the fumble by McLaurin.
The collisions by the Cardinals have really been impressive. There's McLeod who knocks him out of the way, the initial blocker, but the guy that makes the hit and strips him turns out to be Terry Rice Lockett. And that enables Clark to go the distance. You documented it, Dave, a little while ago. 41 turnovers produced by the Louisville defense last year. Tops in Division 1A. Well, they did it again. They show that that's what this defense is about. A lot of hard-hitting, aggressive, opportunistic people.
So back-to-back return touchdowns by the Cardinals. The Akers extra point giving them a 10-point lead. Curry now staring at the 17-7 deficit with just over 4 minutes to go in the first half of the 96 opener here in Lexington. We're looking at an offense that has rarely managed even a first down. And Tim Couch, who spent the entire first quarter warming up on the sideline, then broke for a while. He's pretty much taken the second quarter off. Again and again on the Kentucky sideline.
Of course, this time the difference is he has his helmet on. And you can hear segments of the crowd chanting, "We want Couch."
You make a good point. It's not really Haskins' fault that they're having the problems. He has had very little protection and not that many open receivers. 41 turnovers last year. Plus 21. 21 more opportunities to score than they allowed in the turnover table of the smelling the second.
That's one part of the Kentucky game that has been outstanding. Certainly their return game, both punt and kickoff, have put them in very good field position.
Courtney Deacon's GOAT-turned-hero makes the special teams tackle. All Couch has been allowed to do so far as warm-up. Still Billy Jack Haskins' game. At what point do you decide that it's just not working for Haskins and go ahead with the freshman? Just a few scattered boos heard now on that stage.
Well, once again, now they're going for 3 wide set. They're going to give Haskins a chance to get the ball down the field because they're running it.
That's a pretty good job of salvaging 3 fewer yards in the loss on the sack than he might have given up. As Ramon Bryan makes the tackle.
But it's not as if people need to understand, it's not as if Tim Couch can come in and block. He can't come in and run routes, and he can't come in and play tailback.
But he's big enough that maybe he can shuck a hip or two.
Well, that's true. Nonetheless, I would think that maybe at halftime they have to consider this.
Haskins, 6'1", 192, and Couch has him about 30 pounds. Poor injury. On his first carry of the evening, redshirt freshman out of Twinsburg, Ohio.
You can tell that was his first carry because that was an arm tackle. He probably should have gotten a little bit more out of that. They had the pass rushers coming upfield, had a little bit of a delayed drop. Looked like he could have had a few more yards. Louisville calling timeout. Good opportunity for them.
2 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the first half in Lexington.